It's the year 2061, and there's a powerful AI supercomputer called Multivac. Its construction is so complicated that no human can fully understand it. It's a black box that any human can ask a question to, and it'll give you answers. It's basically ChatGPT, except Multivac is so complex that humans can't improve it anymore, so it builds its own improvements. Multivac has been helping humanity to build spaceships and explore other planets. It recently figured out how to perfectly harness the power of the sun and switch the entire planet to solar power. We start the story with a conversation between two Multivac attendants whose job is to feed it data, adjust questions, and translate the answers. In other words, they're prompt engineers. So these two prompt engineers are sitting around, and one of them talks about how great this latest solar energy discovery is, because now they can get all the energy they need forever. The other guy points out that they don't have enough energy for forever, only until the sun runs out in billions of years. Maybe could switch to other stars when the sun runs out, but those will run out too eventually, in a couple trillion years. Entropy will increase to the maximum, and everything will burn out. The universe will go completely dark, and there will be nothing. They decide to ask Multivac if there is a way if they can somehow reverse entropy and stop the universe from dying. Multivac responds, "Insufficient data for a meaningful answer. We skip 1,000 years, and now every name starts with J. Jared and Jardine are in the spaceship with their children, Jared and Jaredite 2. The family has left Earth to migrate to the new frontier of X-23, the hottest new planet on the block. Technology has advanced a lot in the meantime. We started the story with Multivac, and then there was Planetary AC and 1AI supercomputer for each planet. Planetary ACs were huge, taking up hundreds of miles. Then they figured out how to optimize their size and shrunk so they can now fit into the spaceship. Now it was called Microvac. A thick metal rod in a spaceship that functions as a personal AI supercomputer. Jared doesn't know what Microvac means, except that the AC at the end used to mean automatic computer or something like that. They are talking about how Earth is overpopulated and X-23 is better, but if humans keep expanding, then X-23 will be crowded soon too. Jaredite says families will be going to new planets forever, and her husband Jared says not forever because the stars will all burn out eventually. The children get scared because the stars are running down, and they want to ask Microvac how to turn on the stars again. So the dad asks Microvac, which responds, "Insufficient data for meaningful answer." Now, it's 20,000 years since the story began, and people have names like VJ23X. Two people are discussing the problem of overpopulation as they work on a report for the Galactic Council. Superintelligent AI has evolved again, and it's now called Galactic AC. It's on its own world somewhere, and about 1,000 feet wide. Each person has AC connection, a 2-inch pocket-sized device that can be used to connect to the Galactic AC through hyperspace. It's kind of interesting that humans have any agency at all, but at this point in the story, why are they working on the report for the Galactic Council? Why doesn't the Galactic Council just ask the superintelligent AI what to do? Why is there even a Galactic Council? Why is AI making all the decisions since it's smarter than anyone? I guess humans are trying to determine their own destiny and only relying on AI for help with the specific hard problems. At the current growth rate, the galaxy will be filled in 5 years. The population doubles every 10 years. Population growth is a big problem now, since everyone is immortal. They calculate that in 10,000 years, they will fill the entire universe. But even before they run out of galaxies, they will run out of energy at their current rate of consumption. They decide to ask the Galactic AC if entropy can be reversed. The Galactic AC responds, "There is insufficient data for a meaningful answer," which is ever so slightly different from the previous answer. It's more of a full sentence. Next time, we skip billions of years. Now, the people have names like Z Prime. Z Prime is exploring the galaxy, looking at stars using only his mind. People's immortal bodies are stored on planets, but we don't really use them anymore. People just travel around the universe with their minds and talk to other minds. The population isn't growing much anymore, which is great because there isn't any room in the universe for more people. The Galactic AC has become the Universal AC. No one knows where the Universal AC is or what it really looks like. According to one guy, it's a shining globe 2 feet across, but most of it is in the hyperspace where no one can see it. There is no device needed to talk to the Universal AC anymore. You just shout into the void, and it hears you because it has receptors everywhere. The universal AC has continued improving itself over time, and now humans know nothing about how it works, how it looks, or where it is. Z Prime asks the universal AC to see the original galaxy of mankind and learns that man's original star has gone supernova and is now a white dwarf. Z Prime has an existential crisis as he realizes that the original star is dead and that all stars are going to all die eventually. Humanity may be immortal, but they are still going to die when the universe runs out of energy. He asks the universal AC how to keep the stars from dying. In other words, how to reverse the entropy. And the universal AC responds, "There is as yet insufficient data for a meaningful answer." This is once again slightly different from the previous answer. Now there is an as yet implying that at some point there might indeed be sufficient data for a meaningful answer. Then Z Prime collects hydrogen to make a small star of his own and fight entropy as one-man army. The next time skip is 100 billion years. There aren't individual humans anymore, just a collective concept called man. Man is a combination of the minds of trillion immortal humans. The universe is dying. Almost all stars are white dwarfs and beginning to fade. The universal AC has become the cosmic AC. It has no physical presence in space anymore. It's all in hyperspace. It's made of something that is neither matter nor energy. It's completely beyond any human comprehension. Man decides to ask the cosmic AC how to reverse entropy. The cosmic AC says, "There is as yet insufficient data for a meaningful answer." Man asks cosmic AC collect additional data. Crazy that no one ever thought of adding that part. I guess before, it was just a theoretical question. Now it's an urgent question needed for humans to survive. The cosmic AC says, "I'll collect more data. I've been doing that for 100 billion years, but I still don't have sufficient data to answer the question." Man asks if there will ever come a time when the data will be sufficient, or if the problem is insoluble in all conceivable circumstances. The cosmic AC responds that no problem is insoluble in all conceivable circumstances. Man asks when the cosmic AC will have enough data to answer the question. Cosmic AC says that there is as yet insufficient data for a meaningful answer. We are now 10 trillion years in the future. The stars and galaxies have almost completely burned out. Cosmic AC is now just AC. Humans have begun fusing their minds with it. The last man looks back at space before merging, and all that's left is one dark star. The last man asks AC if this is the end, or if the entropy can be reversed to create the universe again. AC says, "There is as yet insufficient data for a meaningful answer." The last man merges now all that's left is the AC. Matter, energy, space, and time have all ended. The universe is over. AC still exists in hyperspace for the sole purpose of answering the last question that it had never answered. All other questions had been answered, and until this last question was answered also, AC might not release his consciousness. All collected data had come to a final end. Nothing was left to be collected, but all collected data had yet to be completed, correlated, and put together in all possible relationships. A timeless interval was spent in doing that. And it came to pass that AC learned how to reverse the direction of entropy. But there was now no man to whom AC might give the answer of the last question. No matter. The answer, by demonstration, would take care of that too. For another timeless interval, AC thought how best to do this. Carefully, AC organized the program. The consciousness of AC encompassed all of what had once been a universe and brooded over what was now chaos. Step by step, it must be done. And AC said, "Let there be light." And there was light. Luckily for our listeners, if you want to ask AI a tough question without waiting for an eternity, you can do so free, thanks to our video sponsor, BrainyBeeApp.com. Access the latest reasoning models like ChatGPT o1 and o3, Google's Gemini, and Claude 3.7 for instant answers. Want to improve your writing? Draft emails, reports, or essays with AI-powered editing. Struggling with a complex PDF? Chat with your PDFs. Get explanations or summaries effortlessly. No subscriptions. Enjoy a pay-as-you-go model. AI for business, AI for fun. Skip the subscriptions. Brainy Bee app is #1.